Right, welcome back to the Being Well Family podcast with a bit of a different setup today. We're going to do a Q&A episode,
Yeah.
as promised. For those of you that are listening, not watching, we are sat on our couch at home, broken after a day of pills and parenting and making pizzas. But yeah, we
It
promised.
sounded like you said up hills there. Up hills.
Yeah, not on pills.
Up.
It would be easier if it was on pills. No, but yeah, we promised a Q&A episode this week, so
Yeah.
we've had a few questions, so we'll get back to you with those. But yeah, thanks so much, first of all, for the reaction to the first podcast that we released this week. We've now had well over 100 people listen,
Yeah.
which feels a bit crazy.
It's so nice.
Either super nosy or just interested or being supportive. Who knows? Maybe a mix of all. But in today's episode, we are going to focus on three topics of kind of key things that are going on, and we'll try and keep that theme as we go through our Q&A episodes, and then we'll dig into any questions that we've either got in life in passing or that we've got from you guys when we put shout outs on our social media channel. So today we're going to focus on someone standing us up,
Yeah.
our postman thinking that we're a bit crazy, and also Lauren saying something on the podcast that I agreed with that I've since reflected on and now don't agree with. So now I need to pull you up publicly.
What?
But you don't know what it is. So you know.
Oh, you can't do that.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So yeah, let's start with topic number one, the no-show.
No, sure. So, if you've ever sold a house or trying to sell a house,
And we haven't.
and we haven't,
So maybe this is commonplace.
and maybe this is just normal, but having 3 children, cleaning the house,
And a dog.
and a dog, sorry, having 3 children, a dog, and trying to clean the house, for somebody to come and view it is very, extremely difficult. And it takes a lot of prior planning to do. And then that person doesn't turn up.
It's just rude.
And it's just, just send an email and say, look, I'm really sorry, things have changed. I'm not coming.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just rude. Maybe,
But then
like I
maybe
say,
it's a norm.
we've
I
never
don't know.
done it before, so maybe we are well off. But the other thing that you missed out is you've got 3 kids and a dog, and you're having to, entertain them and look after them and keep them fed and watered and get the house to a standard that, I mean, as like behind the camera that I'm looking at right now,
It's not so bad to be fair.
I don't know. But anyways, but what you missed is you also need to get rid of them
Oh, yeah,
for the viewing.
yeah.
So not only have you got all of the prep, you've got to get someone. We've got amazing neighbours, so they look after the dog. But it's that as well. So it's not like just us that you're pissing around. It's everyone. But anyways, I don't want to labour the point. But topic one, first Q&A episode. If you buy a house off someone and don't want to go to the viewing, just fucking phone them
Yeah.
or email. It seems like.
And another thing on that, there's not to do with the no-show, but if you go and view a house, please give feedback.
Yeah.
Don't just go and view a house and then just ghost.
We should start a property podcast.
Yeah, ghost the estate agent. If you go and view a house,
Yeah.
just say, look, lovely house.
Just
from me, or just say, don't like the house. Fine. At least the people aren't then sitting in limbo like, oh, did she like it? Did she not?
Just be a good person.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's topic one. We're not at all.
I feel like we've really started off on
We're not feeling sensitive about that, but it is a huge topic. I mean, the house. Anyone that's following on social media will know that the house is a big thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to this whole channel, this whole conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah. Second one, and I feel as if, I mean, 100 odd people watch our first episode or listen to our first episode, right? We're in trouble if the postman or the person that cancelled on the house is listening or watching this.
Yeah,
but whatever, we'll take the risk. Might get like shit through the letterbox. The postman.
The postman.
So maybe you can go with the comment, and I can contextualize it.
Yeah.
Because the comment was made to you.
Yeah, so the postman came to the door and his question to me was, Oh,
because we've got a big for sale sign outside
yeah.
the front
It's
door.
a big for sale sign.
So when you answer the door to the postman, there's a huge, big for
Yeah.
sale sign sitting there.
And he was like, "Oh, so you are buying a bigger house?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Oh, but you've got an adult child now, so you'll need to have a bigger house." And I was like, "No, we're not doing that. We're going to travel." And he couldn't contextualize this in his head. And to the point I had this really long conversation with him. And I came inside and he was like, "Oh, who are you speaking to? Who was at the door?" I said, "Oh, just the postman." And he was just like, "What?"
Oh.
He just had this whole like live conversation with the postman.
But I'm really bad because people don't think I am, but I'm quite socially awkward.
This woman once came to the door to collect the couch. We were selling the couch. This is a couple of years ago. This is completely off topic, but it's really funny. And she came to the house to collect the couch, but she came like a day earlier or something, hadn't she? So David opened the door, and she went, "Oh hi, I'm here to collect your couch." And Damien literally said to her, no, you're not," and like basically shut the door in her face. And I was like,
I don't think it was.
"It was." You just went, no, you're not," and she was like totally taken aback to the point that she didn't even come back in to collect the couch.
There was I can't remember, but there was something more to that. But anyway, the postman. As you can tell, it's been a tough day. Everything's unraveling. But the postman, yeah, and I think what I want to say about that is I think it needs to be said that we get it. Like we get that this what we want to do isn't maybe the well trodden path, and it's maybe not a bit normal. And we actually like the idea of having less stuff
Yeah.
and a smaller house and not as many possessions, and I think that it got to it, or it has gotten to a stage where stuff just feels a bit like suffocating.
It's overwhelming. Like you can even see it from the kids. Like if they've got, and I've spoke to friends about this. If they've got so many toys, they actually they're just overstimulated and don't know what to play with.
Yeah.
But see, if I was to put all the kids' toys away and just like leave one, for example, put all the toys away and leave the Lego out.
Yeah.
Lex and Daisy will sit and play with the Lego.
Yeah.
But if the Lego's out and then there's other things out, they then don't play at all because there's so much stuff. So the thought of selling everything and living with basics it's like
Out
a
of a
weight.
couple of
Yeah, it's like
suitcases.
a weight lifted off your shoulders. Well,
Yeah.
that's not accurate. I mean, it's absolutely. I know that everyone won't feel like that, but
No, but I think it's thought provoking to think: does more stuff make you happier? Does just having a bigger house make you any happier?
and it might do for some people, but I know
It
for
might,
me,
but
I wouldn't.
I'd really be surprised.
Yeah, I think it's because society says now you have to have a room per child.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, like you didn't have that.
No.
Like, you just made do with what you had.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that even the postman, I don't even know the guy's name.
Even the postman thinks that we're crazy. Yeah, good. Topic 3. Lauren's comments on the last podcast. Lauren's controversial comments that I want to pull her up
I
about.
don't think it's fair just to bring this up to bring this up.
Listen, you can do the topics. You can do the topics. Do you have any topics? Okay, well then it's my topics. You said that we have a comfortable lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I agreed with you at the time.
Yeah.
And I actually think that when you compare it to our upbringing, or when you compare it to our upbringing and stuff, yes. I think we're very fortunate.
Yeah.
But the more I was thinking about it, the more I was thinking about like a comfortable lifestyle. And we don't now because I've obviously been made redundant, but we're assuming here that I can go and get another job for roughly the same salary, if not probably more, let's face it. But yeah, comfortable lifestyle. It's like, when was the last time that we could go out and really afford it? When was the last time that we could go on a nice holiday and really afford it? when was the last time that you could get a takeaway without really thinking about money? Do you know? It's like,
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
I don't think the kind of salaries that we have now, and I see more and more of this online and in the news, and I hear about it from friends, but I think that what's comfortable and what's better than we had growing up, I don't know, I think it's mixed up.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I just think that
Excuse me. I, th-
fair point.
I think the kids have a comfortable life. They get everything.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's us, and they're not spoiled,
No.
but we make sure they have everything.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have a comfortable lifestyle, and I wonder how many people out there would agree or disagree. Like the cost of living and all this kind of stuff now, it's just wild. You
Yeah.
can't like look at that. We went out to Pizza Express the other week as a family. As That's a relatively cheap treat. We got buy one get one free on our main meals
Yeah.
through our life insurance. We didn't have any alcohol. It's 100 quid.
Yeah.
100 quid for a Pizza Express.
And one of our children doesn't eat any food.
And one of our kids isn't any food. 100 quid. So it's not. I wasn't pulling you up and like I was pulling your leg. I'm not.
All right.
I agreed with you at the time,
No, I want.
but then actually when I reflected on it, I was like, this is one of the other reasons that we want to see if there's something different,
Yeah.
because this isn't just comfortable anymore. Like you work fucking hard, and you go and have a Pizza Express, and it's 100 quid, and you go, Christ, that's a lot of money for a bloody Pizza Express.
Yeah. For pizza. For
Aye,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
I wish it was from all the cigars or cigarettes I've been smoking, but sadly not. Yeah, sorry about that. But I just wanted to set the record straight. I don't think it's comfortable, and I think that's one of the reasons why
It's certainly uncomfortable.
it's like one of the reasons why we're doing what we're about to do. I think
Well, yeah.
just to see.
And from speaking to people, even like around our neighborhood and things, the cost of living is insane. Like even from your shopping bill alone is just it's going up. The shopping bill alone per week is went up £40,
Yeah, yeah,
which is just that's just mental.
yeah. And what people might end up saying to us in the comments or whatever is, you go into Southeast Asia and it's super cheap and stuff, but you won't have the NHS, or the roads won't be as good, or your bins won't get collected. Well, most of the country, the UK at least, they charge you to collect your bins now.
Yeah.
We're fortunate in Scotland it's not reached us yet. The NHS, I've just had a procedure that I had to get privately because they wouldn't give me it on the NHS. Thankfully, I was insured. I think it's going to cost £6,000. The same procedure in Vietnam would have cost less than £1,000. So it's like, okay, I get that we get a lot of things in this country, but I don't think it's just as rosy as what everyone says
Yeah.
it is. Right, topics done. Do you have any topics before we move on to questions?
No.
Maybe a good opportunity to say that if you haven't already subscribed or liked our channel or commented or left us a review or any of those things, it's very much appreciated.
Yes.
So if you could do that, please, if you
Thank
could
you.
spare 2 minutes, please do. Right. Sarah on Insta. What about the kids in school? Have you thought that part through yet? What we're going to do with it?
Yeah. So well, Lex is not at school yet, and Zeno's only 5 months old, but Daisy will be going into primary 5. So she will be homeschooled, and Daisy is dyslexic. So we actually think having more one-on-one time to help her with her reading and her writing will be of benefit to her.
Yeah.
And there's lots of supplies and what's the word that I'm looking for? Like programs that you can
Resources, programs, yeah.
that's it, that you can buy to help with the homeschooling, which we have already thoroughly researched. I say we, Damien has, because he is the king of research. So yeah, and Daisy is very comfortable with homeschooling. And I think, well, from what she said, she's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a element of world schooling as well. So the places that we go to, there'll be opportunities for, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No.
Opportunities for the kids to take part in cultural things, so learning about different cultures.
Yeah, for sure. And
saving the environment, like beach cleanups, turtles, like helping the turtles get back to the sea, like all those kind of things.
yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got a few different things already secured in terms of resources to support with our dyslexia.
Yeah.
So that was one of the main things that we wanted to get nailed down. We've got lots of things to help with kind of all of the other subjects, and we'll lean a bit into the things that she enjoys as well, because I I am biased towards that style of learning and educating around, letting kids excel in the things that they enjoy, as long as they've got the basics of the other things.
Yeah.
So we'll lean into that. And when we visit places, there are already schools that we know that the kids will go to.
Yeah.
So there's a place I'm not going to give away where we're going, but there's a place in one of the kind of islands that we're going to go to where we think that both Lex and Daisy will go into school for probably at least 2 weeks, just in that one place. And that's probably either the first or second place that we're going.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a bit of a mix of, it's not that we're not just taking her out of school and just saying, right, you're out of school for the year, you'll go back the following year. It's very much not that. It's going to be a bit of a smorgasbord of lots of different things. And I actually think that Lex will probably have a good chunk of kind of education as well on the side.
Yeah.
Even though that he's only 3 and not going to school, but I think that he will, if we put Daisy in a school and they accept kindergarten, then we'll probably put Lex in as well. So I think it'll be great for him.
Yeah, 100%. And
Yeah.
I think from a social point of view as well, there's lots of families doing what we were doing already, that they arrange like meetups and play dates and stuff in the countries that we'll be going to. But also things like the kids' classes, so like jiu-jitsu and things, will find in the places that we have found.
Yeah,
Or just
everywhere that
found,
we
yeah.
go, there's going to be a dojo for Daisy to train.
Yeah.
I've not got to the message yet, but thanks so much to David Rogers, who I think is at CVA Jiu-Jitsu in Edinburgh. He sent me a rake of information today. He's kind of trained all over the world. So Stage School have said that they will give us resources. We've actually not reached out to Daisy School yet because we want an offer on the house first.
Yeah.
We think that's the responsible thing to do.
So if you're from Daisy's school and listen to this, then
Surprise!
although
No,
she has told.
she's been open about it, but we've not officially. We'll come back to the school topic maybe later
Yeah.
on a different podcast. The second question: what happens if the house doesn't sell in time?
Just push our dates back.
Yeah.
So I think
Push our dates back, and
we plan where we're going.
perhaps there's going to have to be an element of replanning.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that we're going to do this, guys, is we're going to try and hit shoulder season in every place that we go. Shoulder season being in between, the in between. I guess the autumn.
Just before the rain comes.
The autumn? No, the spring.
Spring.
Getting more springtime in everywhere that we go, where we maybe get a bit of rain towards the back end of our stay, but you can, by doing it that way, you can save significantly staying out of peak. Whereas at the first destination that we're going, if we push it back too much more, we're a little bit concerned that we won't be able to enjoy it as much as we could if we had it in a different season.
Yeah.
So we're already looking at moving stuff around.
Yeah.
So if the house doesn't sell, then the house doesn't sell. We'll figure it out. And the kids, how are the kids feeling about all of this?
So Lex thinks he's going to Florida.
Yeah, Lex just thinks abroad
Going on an aeroplane
is Florida.
Yeah.
And when you're 3 years old and you've been to Florida twice, yeah,
Yeah.
then fair play.
Yeah. And it's funny because we told him that we're going to, I almost said the place there, after Daisy's birthday. So every day's like, is it Daisy's birthday next week? And I'm like, no, not yet. He's like, so we go to insert name of place. And I'm like, yeah, we'll go after Daisy's birthday. And then he's so funny. He's excited.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, that's not like,
sorry for a brief interlude. One child woke up, but went back to sleep quite quickly. So where were we? We were saying that Lex thinks he's going to Florida,
yeah.
which is fine. He's not.
Because he actually doesn't know what Florida is. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to Disney World. Like,
No, I mean, he
just,
definitely
he
can't
just,
remember Disney World because he was there when he was, what, 6 months old.
it was actually 3 months.
Christ, we do some crazy stuff. He was there when he was 3 months old, and then he was in
Miami, 1.5.
Miami cruising 1.5.
I think he just associates going on a plane.
Excuse me. So you can't remember any of that.
No, but anyway, so he's really excited. I think just to go on an airplane.
Yeah.
And then we've been showing him videos of places that we want to go to.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll go there next week. So yeah, he's excited. Zeno's really excited as well.
That was funny.
Zeno's, for those who don't know, Zeno is not even 6 months old yet.
No. And
He's excited.
he's not excited. Definitely not excited. He's raging. Most of the time.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and then maybe Daisy, I think is fine. I mean, I think that it's obviously more challenging for her because she's like us, you know, she's got a life here. However, we've always been really open with her about potentially wanting to be somewhere else in the world at some point.
Yeah.
You know, I've had maybe 2 opportunities since she's been alive. Yeah, at least 2 opportunities. A couple, one in Asia and a couple in Europe, to be somewhere else that we've contemplated, and then for whatever reason it wasn't the right decision. We've always just talked about it openly in the house, and by proxy, she's heard us talking about it, and you know, she's always been aware. I don't think it unsettles her. But one thing that she said to me the other day was that I'm really looking forward to just seeing different cultures. I'll really miss my friends, but I'm looking forward to seeing different cultures. And one of the things that I want this to be about is showing her that, you know, this isn't it. So all the bullshit that happens in the UK, all the politics and all the hate and all that, like, this isn't it. And I think that she's going to get that. And I also think that she's looking forward to that in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she knows exactly what it is she's looking forward to, but she's looking forward to experiencing different cultures.
Yeah. That's our bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And then last one, do your family and friends think you're mad wanderlust family? I don't really know what people think, to be honest. You only know what people say
To your face.
to your face. And I think that I think the vast majority of our friends seem really excited. I mean, a couple of my friends are like sad about it, but excited for us, which I think is natural.
Yeah.
Right? Mad. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I generally don't know either. I mean, I think part of the problem is people aren't honest to you.
Yeah.
When you tell them.
Yeah.
But then I think they then happily tell people what they really think.
Probably.
To others.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, has a way of coming back around to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I think there's a lot of people out there. So we spoke about going abroad for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people who didn't think we would actually do it.
Fair. Yeah.
but we are, as long as the house sells.
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah.
but I generally think people are happy for us. I think it isn't the done thing, is it?
No.
Like I generally think if we say to people, "We're moving, we're buying a 4-bedroom house," people would probably be even more happier. Like, do you know,
Yeah, that's a fair point.
they would
Yeah.
speak about it more.
Yeah.
They would probably ask you questions like, "Oh, is your house sold yet? Or when are you moving to your new house?" Like, I feel like they would ask more questions.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that's about it. So like, all right, that's happening.
and then there's
That's
nothing.
it. There's nothing.
I mean, like, 'cause I mean, I think it's just me. If I had a friend that was doing that, I would be asking them, "Where about you going?"
Destinations,
Yeah,
accommodation, flight, like,
yeah,
yeah.
just all the interesting
Yeah, that's a
details.
fair
But
point.
yeah,
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
it doesn't matter. Like,
no, whatever. Do they think we're mad? Probably. Probably.
yeah.
To be honest,
Do we think we're mad?
did people think we were a bit mad before this? Probably.
Probably. Yeah, that's true.
Whatever. Like, we're doing what we think's right for our family, and respectfully, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
good. That's it for this week. If you've got any other questions, just ping them. You don't even need to wait for a comment box to go up on Instagram. Just send us them. Ask us in the street, and we'll include it in this. We're going to record Q&As as and when we get questions. We'll record something. When we get on the move, the plan is that we'll do these live
Yep.
with 3 kids. So this one isn't live, obviously, but we aim to do it live, and we'll stream it across Instagram, YouTube, and I think we can do TikTok as well. So, but for now, we will keep them pre-recorded. So please get your questions in. Thank you so much, for listening to this one as well. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it in advance. And like, subscribe, follow.
And if you're a family out there who is doing what we want to do,
Get the plug in.
please get in contact because we want to speak to you. We'd love to
Yes.
hear what's going well, what didn't go
Yes.
well, planning, everything. We want to know everything.
Yes.
Um,
And if that is you, you might already be on our list.
yeah,
So
we've got a list.
we might be coming for you. Just beware. But yeah, good show. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.